What's going on, guys? Sergey Protest here with Yachty Garage, coming at you with another video. Today we're disassembling pretty much everything in this general location. Taking out the turbo inlet, putting the new one in, also waiting for the exhaust manifold to come in, and then I've got a k04 for it, which I'm going to be doing. I just noticed that there's a lot of gunk coming from here. I did have a crack in here and maybe water got in. I hope my head gasket's not blown, but that would be definitely a project and a half to fix that. I'm kind of taking it apart. I took off the battery to make it safe, took out the cold air intake out, and then I'm just disassembling everything. I'm looking where the compy valve is. It's also leaking, making probably clogged up, probably need a new compy valve, or I'll probably do an SAI delete, which will delete that compy valve, and then our problems will go away, hopefully. I'm gonna have to remove this N75 valve. This pretty much controls boost pressure. This diverter valve is gonna come out. I just disconnected, oh man. All right, well, I just disconnected the T for the booster gauge. We'll let that hang out over there. So take this off, take the diverter valve out, just kind of figure out what the heck's going on here. This obviously ripped or some jimmy rigging going on. Gonna take that out. I also have to do the lower, actually I might just do the SAI delete, so I don't have to just plug all the stuff and put a resistor and everything, so I can delete this like secondary pump and all these eco emission sensors and stuff. So the blow off valve is off, all the N75 stuff is good to go. Just have that one thing to replace, and then that should be good for that. Man, I'm seeing a lot of disgusting crap inside this hockey puck that controls pretty much all of PCV crap. So I'm thinking maybe got clogged and it's old and it was just not cycling properly, or head gasket is blown and I'm gonna have to rebuild the like top head of this like engine, or I don't even know what to think anymore. But I got the exhaust shield off. Also, I'm putting everything inside Ziploc bags. I can pay $5 for Ziploc bags, but then I know I guarantee have every part that I took off, and everything will be nice and neat for me. So I'm just gonna continue on ripping this stuff apart, and I'll show you guys in a bit. So I managed to get the turbo inlet pipe out. It does look like the combi valve is bad, and this hockey puck is just buried. But inside, it looks like nothing was corroded. None of this gunk inside the turbo, which is good. It's a good thing. So it looks like the combi valve wasn't working correctly, along with the hockey puck here. And then I had a lot of PCV leaks. Like I had this here just straight up jimmied in there, and it was just hella leaking. And over time, I just, with water, coolant maybe. I mean, if it was coolant, then it's definitely head gasket, but I don't think so. I think water and oil kind of mixed together, and it caused all this. I'm gonna have to dump the oil because there's actually a return and feed line for the turbo, I believe. So I'm gonna have to dump all the oil out, just cause whatever. I'll just do an oil change later with the new turbo. I want like new oil in the turbo. I don't want old stuff. So I had to just cycle all the crap out. And yeah, see, like this here, like I was talking about, was just jimmied. And so like water easily could have went in there or whatever, you know, and it kind of mixed and caused something. I don't think any of this gunk is inside underneath the valve cover. If it is, then I'll know for sure that the head gasket is blown. I might as well pull this friggin' motor and do a clutch for it and just go freaking crazy about it. But hopefully not, because I don't see any of this crap inside the inlet pipe, meaning this was probably blocked because the compy valve wasn't working correctly. So the mailman just stopped by and he delivered me some goodies. I got the studs right there for the turbo, all the hardware to mount the turbo to the downpipe, a nice proper gasket to hook up the downpipe to the k04 turbo. So I'm pumped. I thought I'd show you guys what I got here, and let's continue with the build. All right, so I took the little L-shaped 90 whatever you call this, flex tube or whatever, and looks like I'm gonna have to take these supports out. So I took one out, one down there, and then down here where my axle is, I took the tire off. I'm gonna have to take that clamp off so I can pull that whole piece off. man, it's gonna be really hard to pull that turbo and manifold off without the engine being out of the car. But whatever, we'll figure it out. So that's what I'm kind of doing right now, is unbolting all these bolts so I can take this intercooler piping off. I kind of want to get an intercooler right now, but just the funds are not there. So alright, so I dumped all the oil out. It was 3/4 19 whatever, right there. Now I'm battling the downpipe, 3-inch downpipe I have. That goes all the way back, full turbo back. And let me tell you guys, I've already, like, one of them was like super hard to take out right here. The other one, the stud actually pulled out. So I don't know where that's laying. I would show you guys, but I don't know what that is right now. But anyways, I'm just battling right now the downpipe, and I kind of managed to get it where I want it. But let me tell you, it's really caked on there. I'm trying to battle it and battle it and battle it. I can only go like a micro-millimeter at a time, but I think it's coming now. Definitely will be a reward after this thing is tuned and sitting at like 300 horse. And then I'd actually, you know, look back and be like, wow, all that work was worth it. Right now, I'm just taking it all apart. Who knows if it'll start even after I'm done with it. The socket's literally like caked on there. Can't even get it off. Maybe if I pop it off, I'll be able to just spin it. There's 4 studs on this downpipe. That was tough. So the downpipe is almost off. I got one more bolt right up in there. You guys can see. Where's my finger? There it is. And that one. And that should slide off. I'm definitely gonna have to take 3 of those out. 1, 2, 3 on the side. Maybe oxygen sensor sits over here. I don't really know. I think there is one up in here. Yeah, there is. Boom. There it is. I'm gonna take that out, and then get this flex pipe out of here. Get this down pipe out of here, and then try to get this turbo off. It's definitely hard to do it with the car kind of jacked up and the motor's not out of the car, but it is what it is. Just having a good time actually right now, learning a lot about Volkswagens, and you know, it's better to try and do it yourself than go and pay freaking $2 grand to get this done when you can learn something and get something out of it in return. After like 45 minutes of battling, the downpipe is off and it's missing 2 studs. I can't believe it. Oh, that last bowl was so hard. Where can I show you guys? Wow, the stud came like right out and this bolt was just stripped. Wow, all right, well, that's good enough for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one here. I guess there's gonna be a part 2 and a part 3 of this build, because I'm doing a lot here, and yeah, we'll just keep it going then. See ya.